Origins of Blue Marvel. When Adam discovered his superpowers, he fashioned a secret identity with which to protect his country, and became Blue Marvel. He served as a hero for years, and was one of the most popular heroes of his time. Adam was pressured by the government to retire, because of how much power he had and for being black. He was forced out of retirement to face his greatest foe and former best friend, Anti-Man. Adam Brashear was a young man who served his country as a U.S. Marine. When he discovered his superpowers, he fashioned a secret identity with which to protect his country, the Blue Marvel. He served as a hero for years, and was one of the most popular heroes of his time. Yet Adam had a secret: he was an African American, a fact not lost on the government. As a precaution against so much power in the hands of a black man, they took steps to control him, even going so far as to plant a spy for him to date, whom he eventually married. His career as the Blue Marvel ended after he faced the Anti-Man. During the battle his mask was damaged, revealing his ethnicity, outraging portions of the U.S. population. Powers. Blue Marvel's powers are a result of being mutated by radiation generated from the then unstable event horizon to the negative zone. His powers make him a force to be reckoned with, and one of the strongest beings in the universe. He was considered to be an alpha-level threat by Captain America and Tony Stark. Antimatter manipulation. Blue Marvel is the first antimatter generator and reactor. The source of his power is the energy released from antimatter. Antimatter releases energy with 100% efficiency. 1 gram of antimatter contains the same energy as the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. 1 droplet could power New York City for a full day. Antimatter is the same as normal matter, except that the subatomic particles are the opposite charge. Therefore, antimatter and normal matter cannot coexist without exploding. Concussion beams. Blue Marvel can release beams of pure solidified antimatter that causes concussive damage. The effects of these beams range from slight push, hard hit, knockout, minor and major damage, shattering, and total annihilation of the target. Concussive force bolts. Blue Marvel can release antimatter energy from his hands as bolts of concussive force. Stun bolts. Blue Marvel can project low energy of antimatter bolts that render human beings unconscious. Optic blast. Blue Marvel can project antimatter beams from his eyes, of various intensity. Energy constructs. Blue Marvel can turn antimatter into any item he's seen, can imagine, or has a good idea how it functions. Energy-enhanced punches. Blue Marvel can focus antimatter into his fists, which he can then use to shatter substances. Energy pulse. Blue Marvel can produce a surge of antimatter from his entire body, as a massive omnidirectional pulse of devastation power. Energy shields. Blue Marvel has been seen creating antimatter shields around himself and others. The shields are strong enough to deflect and absorb charging attacks from King Hyperion. Antimatter stabilization. According to Blue Marvel himself, he is a stable antimatter reactor, but from his broader explanation, what he appears to do is channel exotic particles generated by a stable event horizon, caused by the interaction of opposing positive matter and negative matter, negative zone, universes. Because Blue Marvel has retained his powers all this time, it would seem that either the specific generative reaction that granted him his powers continues at an unseen or subatomic level in the facility where he first gained his powers, or exotic particles generated by the experiment somehow became quantum entangled with Blue Marvel. He is able to stabilize antimatter, where antimatter and matter would normally annihilate each other upon physical contact. Blue Marvel can prevent such an occurrence for a variety of effects, ranging from matter-antimatter constructs to the cohabitation of matter and antimatter beings. Incalculable strength. Blue Marvel possesses vast levels of superhuman strength, and is stated by his creator to be in the same league as Sentry, Hulk, Thor, Superman, Martian Manhunter and Orion. Strength-wise, Blue Marvel has the potential to be the most powerful hero on Earth. He was seen effortlessly lifting the 1960-era's American warship Enterprise, which weighs over 93,000 tons, but is capable of greater feats of strength, as shown when he easily moved a meteor easily the size of Arkansas. Blue Marvel is capable of lifting far in excess of 100 tons easily, as shown when he's lifted a disabled battleship weighing 100,000 tons and flew it back to port for repair. The Watcher said that Blue Marvel could have split the moon in two with one blow. Prince Namor himself stated that after Blue Marvel's long hiatus, that only the Hulk and Thor have hit him as hard. Blue Marvel went toe-to-toe with Sentry, as well as with the rest of the Avengers. He knocked Sentry unconscious into orbit in a single blow, for several minutes. Sentry barely beat Blue Marvel, requiring the distraction of a prolonged and exhausting fight with the Avengers including Wonder Man, Ms. Marvel, Ares and Iron Man to deliver a solid blow. The uppermost limits of Blue Marvel's strength is unknown, but it equals or exceeds the likes of an enraged Hulk, Sentry, and others. Invulnerability: Blue Marvel possesses nigh invulnerability similar to Sentry, and has no physical weaknesses. He can withstand tremendous impact forces, high-caliber bullets, exposure to temperature and pressure extremes, and powerful energy blasts without sustaining injury. When swimming to his base in the Mariana Trench, deepest part of ocean, he remains unaffected by the ocean's pressure. Blue Marvel has also withstood a nuclear detonation at Ground Zero, without any apparent physical trauma whatsoever. Superhuman durability: Blue Marvel's tissue, skin, muscles, bones, etc. are extremely dense/solid, allowing him to withstand harmful strains on his body. He has survived a 1 megaton atomic bomb exploding in his hands, without suffering any type of damage. He also withstood blows from a large collection of superhumans such as Ms. Marvel, Ares, Iron Man, Wonder Man, and Sentry. He has also withstood attacks from the likes of Namor, Hyperion and Anti-Man among others. Regenerative healing factor: despite his nigh invulnerability, it is possible to injure Blue Marvel. If injured, his body is capable of quickly repairing damaged tissue with much greater speed and efficiency than the normal human body. Superhuman reflexes: Blue Marvel reflexes are superior to those of the finest human athletes. He's capable of catching bullets and dodging projectiles. Superhuman agility: Blue Marvel's natural balance, agility, and body coordination are enhanced to levels that are far beyond the natural physical limits of even the finest human athlete. Superhuman stamina: Blue Marvel's enhanced musculature is far more efficient than that of a human's. His muscles produces very no fatigue toxins, thereby granting limitless stamina. Self-sustenance: Blue Marvel can survive in harsh environments without air, food, or water. He's also able to survive in the deepest parts of the ocean and unaided in space. Superhuman speed: Blue Marvel is capable of thinking, moving, and reacting vastly faster than any normal human being. He's shown to be fast enough to keep up with Sentry, which means he can move and think thousands of times faster than an average human. Flight: Blue Marvel flies by manipulation of gravitons, manipulation of magnetic fields, control of his absolute molecular movement, and utilizing his superhuman speed. He can fly far beyond supersonic speeds, reach speeds of at least escape velocity, 7 miles per second, and has been seen flying into space unaided under his own power. He's also been seen traveling to the moon in less than 20 minutes, flying at a casual speed. This would indicate that he is at least capable of flying at 675,000 miles per hour, 187 miles per second. Superhuman sense: Blue Marvel possesses sensory abilities that exceed far above normal human capabilities. Enhanced vision: Blue Marvel can see down to the quark level. Enhanced sense of smell. Enhanced sense of taste. Enhanced hearing. Enhanced sense of touch. Enhanced mental perception: Blue Marvel possesses the ability to sense and comprehend things on levels that far exceed human capabilities. Energy manipulation: Blue Marvel was able to rearrange the photons inside spectrums to stop the antiphotons from destroying her body, thus making her stronger and more powerful. Afterwards, she was strong enough to take down a tiny shadow of Shumagorath. Molecular manipulation: Blue Marvel is able to affect matter at a molecular level with a great degree of precision and control. He displayed this ability when he not only healed Monica Rambeau, but further boosted her electromagnetic abilities. It is not known if this power is limited to electromagnetic particles only, or if Blue Marvel is able to affect all matter, allowing him to alter an object's molecular composition or transmute elements. Light generation. Blue Marvel has exhibited the ability literally create his own light. He can control its direction, intensity, and duration. Longevity. Blue Marvel ages at a vastly slower rate than normal humans. Because of this, his lifespan is greatly expanded. Despite being centuries old, Blue Marvel remains at his physical prime. Abilities. Athlete. Adam is a highly talented football player and former fullback at Cornell University. Combat. Adam has been trained by the U.S. Marines in armed and unarmed combat at Montford Point. Super genius. Adam has a PhD in theoretical physics and a Bachelor's of Science degree in electrical engineering from Cornell University, where he graduated magna cum laude.